Hi, and welcome to another video. This is a pilot. Actually, this is the first video on the new channel that actually doesn't have a name. So the purpose of this is just to test video, audio stuff, see how difficult it's gonna be to actually edit the video. And to do that, we are gonna talk about how to add a certificate to your static site, and it's just a bunch of files there on storage. In my case, it's Azure. So we are going to see how to add the certificate to make this secure. So in this case, this is my site and it already has like a secure certificate. So we can check the certificate here in a browser, and you can see that this is generated by Let'sEncrypt. In my case, I had previously a domain. It's ducks in the water, and you can see that this is not like valid. Why? Because like the certificate that comes by default, it is from Azure, like the Azure Edge, which is just like the subdomain that is by default on all the storage accounts that gets published as a site. So let's see how to do that, right? And let's go to the storage account. So this storage account gets published through a front side. So that means, and let me go to the front side. This has like a CDN. So the CDN is a content delivery network. It is simply like a set of computers that are close, or servers that are close to where you are requesting the page. And whenever you're requesting the page, that server stores a cache of your site, so you can get that faster the next time. So let's just open this, and you can see that the endpoint, this CDN, the actual endpoint is a storage static website. So let's just click on that endpoint. You can see that I have two custom domains. So the first one, like www, this has already a certificate, and this is because Azure provides a way to like get that certificate for free and automatically. You can just like set the custom domain, say that you want this CDN managed, and that's it. So if we try to do the same with this, which is called an Apex domain, that means that it doesn't have a subdomain. Whenever you do that, it will tell you that we don't support Apex subdomains. So what we'll do is that we will generate our own certificate and we will upload that. To do that, we will use something that is called Let'sEncrypt. So Let'sEncrypt is a company that before, like we were talking about decades ago, like 10 years ago, not all the sites were secure, not all the sites were HTTPS, most of them were just HTTP, and the reason is because the certificates cost a lot of money. So you needed to go with a company that actually emitted the certificate, and you needed to prove that you were the owner of that domain, and they will provide a certificate. So the certificate, it is signed by another company, so it is usually like a tree, like a very long tree, and you can see it whenever you check the certificate. You have like the whole tree. So this company signs this other, that signs this other. So each one of these points on the tree, it's their own company. So Let'sEncrypt got that got root standard, so they can allow to generate certificates, and they were generating certificates for free. So that changed a lot on the internet, that push other companies to like make certificates less pricier. And the only thing is that Let'sEncrypt needs to have an automated way to prove that you are the owner of the certificate. And also the certificates are not provided for years, it's just for usually months. There are something that is called challenge types. That means that for default, Let'sEncrypt can go and see if you have a file with a specific token, which is just a secret between you and Let'sEncrypt, to see if you are the owner of that domain. However, there are other kind of challenges. So what we are going to use today, it's Let'sEncrypt DNS challenge. So once that you install Certbot, you can just do a manual challenge. So it will look something like this: Certbot, and then docs or the name of your domain, docs in the water, and then you need to say it's manual, right? And then you can specify the preferred challenges, DNS, and I just want. So you need to go to your DNS provider. I have this in Azure, but you can go to any DNS provider. So I have this, and I can go and just add a new record. So in DNS there are a lot of types of records. There is one type of record which is called TXT, which is just an annotation. That means it's just like a metadata for the domain that really does not do anything. So let's do this. Usually you need to run this as sudo, because it will create in certain locations that requires permissions. You can see here my token, and this is valid only for the purpose of this this time. It's time sensitive, so you won't be able to use this token for later. You can just add the value of the token, and that is gonna be it. Oh, I think I had already like something, but this was from Microsoft, so maybe I need to edit this, and let's see if it's gonna work. Yeah, anyway, so let's I feel lucky. Yeah, challenge fail. Oh, you know what, I think I made a mistake. It requires like this in a subdomain, so we are lucky today. So let's try it again. Yeah, we have a new token this time. Let's put it there in this domain, Acme challenge. I don't know, it kind of reminds me to the Looney Tunes. And let's just see if it works. Yeah, this time it works. So you can see here it generates like a full chain and private key for the certificate. So now let's go again to our front door, and then try to install that subdomain. I will put custom domain, use my own certificate, and it will require to use a KeyVault, and in the KeyVault it will require the certificate. So again, I will go then see my KeyVaults, and then there is like a certificate. All of this you can use it to do it in a command line, right, utility. Anyway, so you can just generate or import a new certificate. You need to give it a name, so in this case docs in the water, Let'sEncrypt, and then again you can use a self-signed certificate, but the browser will not allow you to use that as a very secure one. So you can say like that this is a certificate issued by an integrated CA, but again you can just import it, right, and the certificate should have all the information there. It will require a file, so require like a PMC file. So let me try to copy from my WSL. So let's go here first. So here it is. So let's try to upload the full chain, right? It says that upload completed. There is no password there. Let's try to create, and it says that it's an error. Usually the problem is that the PM doesn't have the password there. So what I need to do is like to generate a PM for that. So it looks in the water. Let's try again. Let me see if I can show like for example the certificate. I think this is public information. You can see that they have like a begin certificate and end certificate, and this is like a base 64 encoded information. But you can just do this, like you can just concatenate files, and let's say that this is my combined file, right? And then I can just try to upload that. It's gonna fail again. In this case, I don't need to provide a password. Here is gonna be successful, but once that we want to use this, right? So current version or latest version is better. Latest version in case that you upload a new one, and you will see that here the front door doesn't have permissions to access this this thing. So like each resource in Azure can have a managed identity. So to solve that, let's go to the front door. Let's to see or enable our identity. So in this case, enable identity, and it will generate like identity where we have this GUID. Let's go here and then let's give access control to the certificate. This is an access policy. So we just want certificates get and list permissions. Remember that you need to give the less amount of permissions necessary. So docs in the water, create, and now let's try it again. Yeah, so it failed. The secret contains an unsupported content type. The content type needs to be application PKS. So to solve that, we need to generate like a, I mean, they don't tell you, but we need to generate like a PKS format. So let's just do that. To do that, we can use the OpenSSL command line. So OpenSSL PKCS 12 export, and then the name of your certificate, right, or your file. So in this case PFX, and then in key, and you need to have your private key and then the full chain, right? It asks you for a support password. I mean, it is good if you have it. Let's put the password on it, and you can see that now I have this cert PFX. So let's just try it again. You need to go to the KeyVault and upload again the certificate. So let's just try it. You can just replace the existing one. You don't need to create a new secret. So let's just import the PFX. In this case, we have a password, so let's just put the password. So I think the password was, yeah. So you can see that now it's imported. So let's just try it again, and this time it should work. So let's just wait 1 or 2 seconds, saving your changes. Sometimes Azure actually completes that, but it doesn't tell you, so maybe there is a bug there. And yeah, so you can see that now it's enabling and it's importing user provider certificate from KeyVault. So that's it. Like after some minutes, it should like upload the certificate and deploy that, and we will be able to use docs in the water with the actual certificate. It will require some minutes, so maybe when you are watching this video, it's gonna be working. So thank you.